Have you ever wondered why, in a world filled with constant noise, silence can be one of the most powerful tools we possess? In our rush to fill every quiet moment with chatter, we often overlook the profound strength that lies in simply being still. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, teaches us that silence is not just a way to avoid conflict or hide secrets. It's a path to inner peace, mental resilience, and a deeper understanding of ourselves. Imagine this. A lawyer in a high-stakes courtroom remains silent after a witness finishes speaking. The tension builds, and in that charged silence, the witness begins to talk again, often revealing more than they intended. This is the power of silence, a tool that can turn the tide, not through words, but through the absence of them. Epictetus, a renowned Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of speaking only when necessary, teaching us that in every word spoken and in every moment of silence we maintain, we not only show respect for others, but also cultivate self-respect and self-awareness. Silence, in its essence, is not an empty void. It is a space filled with potential, wisdom, and clarity. Are you ready to explore how mastering the art of silence can transform your life? In this video, we will journey through 10 crucial situations where silence is not just a choice, but an essential practice for personal growth and understanding. Before we dive in, I encourage you to stay with us until the end. Each point we cover will provide valuable insights into why silence is a must in certain situations. And if you find these lessons resonating with you, don't forget to support our channel, Stoic Quotes 365, by liking this video, subscribing, and sharing your thoughts in the comments below. Your journey towards wisdom and inner peace starts here. Lesson 1. Mastering the art of managing anger. We've all been there. Those moments when anger flares up, seemingly out of nowhere, like a sudden storm disrupting our peace. Whether it's during a heated debate with a colleague, the painful end of a relationship, or the frustration of feeling unheard by a loved one, anger can overwhelm us. It rushes in, clouding our judgment, leaving us with nothing but regret and a lingering sense of damage done. But what if there was a way to navigate these turbulent emotions with both wisdom and compassion? Enter Stoicism, philosophy that offers us the tools to face our anger with clarity and reason. The story of Seneca, a revered Stoic philosopher, provides a powerful example. Betrayed by a close friend, Seneca had every reason to be consumed by anger. Yet, instead of letting this emotion take control, he chose to reflect. He realized that anger often inflicts more harm on us than the original offense. Through understanding and empathy, Seneca managed his emotions, recognizing that everyone battles their own inner struggles. The first step in managing anger is acknowledging its presence. This doesn't mean suppressing or ignoring your feelings. Rather, it involves accepting them as a natural part of the human experience. Once you recognize your anger, delve deeper. What is truly causing it? Is it a sense of powerlessness in a situation beyond your control, or perhaps frustration stemming from unmet expectations? With this awareness, you can then apply Stoic logic to assess the situation more objectively. Remember, anger rarely resolves issues. It often exacerbates them. Consider how you might transform this energy into constructive action or a valuable lesson. For instance, if you're angry with a colleague over a misunderstanding, rather than seeking retaliation, address the issue directly and seek to clear up the confusion. This approach not only resolves the conflict, it strengthens your working relationship. Stoicism doesn't just help us control our anger, it teaches us to harness it for personal growth and deeper understanding of others. By approaching anger this way, we not only achieve inner peace, but also enhance our connections with those around us. If you agree with this perspective, consider practicing these anger management strategies to maintain your emotional well-being and improve your relationships. Here are some practical steps to manage your anger. Recognize the signs. Pay attention to the mental and physical cues that signal rising anger: clenched fists, a racing heartbeat, or tense muscles. Take a break. When you feel anger building, step away from the situation. Give yourself the time to calm down before responding, preventing rash actions you might later regret. Practice relaxation. Engage in deep breathing exercises or other relaxation techniques like progressive muscle relaxation or meditation. Calm your mind and body. Express your feelings. Find healthy outlets for your anger. Talk to a trusted friend, journal your thoughts, or engage in physical activity to release pent-up energy. Identify triggers. Reflect on what tends to provoke your anger and work to minimize or avoid these triggers. This could involve setting boundaries, clearly communicating your needs, or making lifestyle adjustments. Seek professional help. If your anger is significantly affecting your relationships, work, or quality of life, consider consulting a therapist. They can provide personalized strategies for managing your anger effectively. Cultivate healthy habits. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, sufficient sleep, and avoiding excessive alcohol or drug use can all help regulate your emotions and reduce anger. Practice forgiveness. Holding on to grudges only fuels anger. Learn to forgive, both yourself and others, to release the emotional burden and promote healing. Remember, mastering anger management is a skill that takes time and practice. Be patient with yourself and celebrate small victories along the way. Each step you take brings you closer to a more peaceful, fulfilling life. Lesson 2. Responding to unfairness with Stoic resilience. When confronted with injustice, we face not just a test of fairness, but a deeper challenge of inner strength and resilience. Stoic philosophy guides us in mastering our responses, helping us maintain peace within, even when life feels profoundly unfair. For Stoics, silence in the face of injustice is not about passive acceptance or surrendering without reason. Instead, it is a deliberate choice that empowers us to confront and transcend unfairness without sacrificing our inner peace. Consider this scenario. You are a dedicated, experienced worker who has consistently delivered results for your company. Yet one day, you learn that a less experienced colleague has been promoted over you. The sting of unfair treatment hits hard, wounding your self-esteem. The initial reaction might be anger, frustration, or disappointment, but instead of letting these emotions cloud your judgment, you choose to pause, reflect, and reassess your goals and value within your career. In this moment, rather than succumbing to negative emotions, you make a conscious decision to channel your energy into self-improvement. You focus on enhancing your skills, deepening your knowledge, and preparing yourself for future opportunities. By doing so, you not only avoid the pitfalls of rash reactions, but also uncover a wellspring of inner strength. In this way, silence becomes more than just a defensive shield. It transforms into a powerful tool for introspection and strategic action. Silence, as the Stoics teach us, is not about inaction. It's about creating space for thoughtful response and tapping into our core values. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, the best answer to anger is silent. By choosing silence over immediate, impulsive reactions, we preserve our energy and maintain control over our emotions, allowing us to see the broader picture of life. This perspective not only equips us to handle injustice with grace and composure, but also strengthens our resilience, enabling us to thrive in any situation life presents. When faced with injustice, silence allows us to navigate the situation with clarity and purpose. It's not just about accepting unfairness. It's about turning these challenges into opportunities for personal growth and strength. This approach is at the heart of Stoic philosophy, encouraging us to become stronger and more self-reliant in our journey through life. Unfair treatment often stirs up a whirlwind of emotions: anger, frustration, sadness, or even disillusionment. However, the way we choose to respond to these situations can significantly impact both the outcome and our well-being. Here are some steps you can take when you find yourself dealing with unfairness. Acknowledge your feelings. Allow yourself to fully experience your emotions. Don't suppress them. Instead, recognize and accept them as a natural response to the situation. Evaluate the situation. Step back and assess the situation objectively. Try to identify why you feel it's unfair and consider if there are perspectives or factors you might have overlooked. Seek an outside perspective. Discuss the situation with someone you trust. An external viewpoint can provide clarity and help you see the issue from a different angle. Choose your response. Deliberate carefully before reacting. Rash actions can often lead to regret, so take a moment to consider your options and choose the most constructive course of action. Communicate assertively. If appropriate, calmly and directly express your concerns to the relevant parties. Explain why you believe the situation is unfair and suggest what you would like to see change. Focus on what you can control. Understand that you may not be able to change certain aspects of the situation. Concentrate on what you can influence, your actions and your attitude. Seek justice through proper channels. If the injustice is severe and has significant consequences, consider pursuing justice through formal means, such as filing a complaint or seeking legal advice. Prioritize self-care. Unfair situations can take an emotional toll, so ensure you take care of yourself. Engage in activities that help you relax and rejuvenate, such as yoga, meditation, spending time with loved ones, or enjoying hobbies. Let go of resentment. Holding on to anger or resentment can harm your long-term well-being. Practice forgiveness, not necessarily for the other person's sake, but for your own peace of mind. Learn and grow. Use your experience with unfairness as an opportunity for growth. Reflect on what you've learned and consider how you might handle similar situations more effectively in the future. Remember, while we may not always have control over the events that happen to us, we do have control over how we respond. By cultivating resilience, self-awareness, and a positive outlook, we can navigate through life's challenges with integrity and strength. Lesson number 3. Navigating the storm of insults. Before we delve into the intricacies of handling insults, let me share a story about Cato, a revered Stoic philosopher and politician. Cato was renowned for his steadfast adherence to his principles, often facing ridicule from his peers who mocked his unyielding ethics. Yet he remained unwavering, embodying the Stoic belief that true strength is rooted in one's convictions rather than in external validation. His life stands as a powerful reminder that our worth is not determined by others' opinions, but by our own inner fortitude, a lesson that is as relevant today as it was in ancient time. Life often presents us with challenges, and insults are no exception. In our modern world, where social interactions are frequently reduced to fleeting exchanges and anonymous comments, it's easy to feel vulnerable to the harsh judgments of others. But Stoics offer a profound perspective that can help us navigate these turbulent waters. Rather than dismissing insults as unimportant, Stoics understand that these barbs are merely personal opinions, reflections of the insulter's own perspective, which have no real power to diminish one's true value. This understanding liberates us from the need for external validation and redirects our focus to what truly matters: our own thoughts, actions, values. The practice of controlling emotions is central to Stoic philosophy, especially in the face of insults. Stoics train themselves daily to maintain a calm and composed spirit, resisting the pull of anger, hurt, or indignation. They view every insult not as a personal attack, but as an opportunity to exercise patience and resilience. This emotional discipline allows them to face challenges with a clear mind and a steady heart. Personally, I find this aspect of Stoicism incredibly empowering. In a world where we are often encouraged to react impulsively, the Stoic approach teaches us the value of measured responses and emotional self-control. Yet, the Stoic approach goes beyond mere emotional control. It involves seeing situations through an objective lens, understanding that insults are an inevitable part of life and not something worth losing composure over. Instead of reacting impulsively with anger or sadness, Stoics maintain clarity of thought, enabling them to make sound decisions and respond to situations effectively. This is a lesson I believe we could all benefit from, especially in an age where misunderstandings and conflicts can escalate quickly, often over trivial matters. Empathy and tolerance are also key elements of Stoic wisdom. When confronted with insults, a Stoic might choose to respond with silence or a calm, measured word, thereby de-escalating potential conflicts and fostering more positive communication. This approach not only prevents unnecessary strife, but also exemplifies the Stoic ideal of rising above petty provocation. Personally, I've found that when I practice this approach, not only do I maintain my peace, but I also often find that others respond more positively, diffusing potential conflicts before they can escalate. In summary, navigating the storm of insults is not just about avoiding them. It is a journey of self-mastery, where wisdom, patience, perseverance, and determination are your guides. Stoicism teaches us that the path to a peaceful and liberated life lies not in external circumstances, but in our ability to maintain inner tranquility, even in the face of adversity. By embracing these principles, we can live free and serene lives, no matter how difficult the situation may be. Can we too cultivate such a composed and liberated life, even when faced with the harshest of insults? The Stoic path shows us that it is not only possible, but within our reach. This, I believe, is one of the most powerful aspects of Stoic philosophy. It empowers us to rise above the noise of the world and find strength within ourselves. In doing so, we not only protect our own peace of mind, but also inspire others to do the same. Lesson number 4. Dealing with gossip. Gossip is an inevitable part of life, and at some point, everyone becomes the subject of unfair criticism or baseless rumors. The true test lies not in the fact that these challenges arise, but in how we respond to them and navigate through the storm. Stoicism, with its emphasis on patience and self-control, offers us a powerful framework to handle such situations with strength and composure. When faced with false rumors, it's easy to fall into the trap of anger or panic. However, the Stoic approach teaches us to step back and assess the situation with reason and clarity. Rather than reacting impulsively, we are encouraged to remain calm, using our judgment to act wisely and understand the deeper currents of the situation. Silence in such moments can be an incredibly powerful tool. Rather than rushing to defend our honor, choosing silence and patience allows time and truth to reveal the reality, proving that restraint is not a sign of weakness, but of immense inner strength. Imagine yourself working in a large corporation, where news and rumors spread like wildfire. One day, you hear whispers that you were promoted not because of your merit, but because you supposedly played to your boss's emotions. The initial shock and confusion are understandable, but this scenario offers a real opportunity. Practice Stoicism. Instead of letting anger or worry take over, you remain calm and composed. You address the rumor head-on by meeting with your boss to discuss the issue openly and directly, thus turning a potentially damaging situation into a chance to strengthen your patience and reinforce your self-confidence. This approach underscores a key Stoic principle. Adversity, including the trials posed by gossip, is not just something to endure, but an opportunity to grow stronger. Every challenge faced with composure and wisdom becomes a step toward greater resilience. Have you ever been the target of false rumors? How did you handle it? Please share your story in the comments below. Dealing with gossip is never easy, but there are several strategies that can help you manage it effectively. Let it pass. Often, gossip fades away on its own if you don't give it attention. Choosing to ignore it can be the wisest course of action. Address it directly. If the gossip is particularly harmful or affecting you or others negatively, consider addressing it directly with the person responsible. Approach them calmly and explain how their actions are impacting you, urging them to stop. Set boundaries. Make it clear to those around you that you do not engage in or appreciate gossip. Shift conversations to more positive or productive topics, and by leading by example, you can influence others to follow suit. Focus on positive relationships. Rather than dwelling on negative rumors, concentrate on building strong, supportive relationships. Create a positive environment where trust and respect thrive. Seek support. If gossip is causing significant distress, don't hesitate to seek support from friends, family, or a professional who can offer guidance and perspective. Document and report. In cases where gossip crosses into harassment or bullying, it's important to document instances and, if necessary, report them to the appropriate authorities, such as HR in a workplace or school administration. Remember, while you cannot always control what others say, you can control how you respond. By staying true to your principles and focusing on cultivating positive relationships and environments, you rise above the pettiness of gossip and demonstrate the strength of character that Stoicism so deeply values. Lesson number 5. When being criticized unfairly. When faced with unjust criticism, our natural instinct is often to leap to our own defense. However, Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, suggested a more introspective approach. He advised that when someone speaks ill of us, we should resist the urge to defend ourselves by listing our other flaws they might have missed. This advice is not just about avoiding a pointless argument. It's a powerful lesson in humility, self-awareness, and restraint. Everyone, at some point in life, encounters criticism that feels irrational or unwarranted. For a Stoic, the first and most important step in such situations is to remain calm. Instead of reacting impulsively with anger or defensiveness, they listen carefully and reflect on the criticism. This calm response is a testament to inner strength and distinguishes a person of character from one who lacks it. By choosing to remain composed, we demonstrate a level of self-control that not only protects our peace, but also earns the respect of others. Stoics are deeply rooted in accepting reality as it is, even when it seems unfair. This doesn't mean they endorse injustice, but rather they recognize that understanding and accepting what cannot be changed is crucial to maintaining mental freedom. In situations where defending oneself serves no purpose, silence becomes a powerful tool. It's not an act of surrender, but a demonstration of control, preventing an unjust situation from escalating into an endless conflict. This approach allows us to conserve our energy for battles that truly matter, focusing on what we can control, rather than wasting our efforts on the uncontrollable. Silence, when wielded correctly, is far from weakness. It is a profound expression of confidence. A Stoic understands that true strength is not just in speaking out, but in knowing when to remain silent, choosing words wisely in a world where unfair criticism and injustice abound. By embracing Stoic principles, we gain not only strength and control over our lives, but also the ability to inspire hope and belief in others amid life's inevitable chaos. From my own perspective, this Stoic approach to handling criticism resonates deeply. In a world where we are constantly judged, often unfairly, learning to navigate these situations with grace is essential. I've found that by practicing this kind of emotional restraint, I can avoid the emotional turmoil that comes from engaging in fruitless arguments. Instead of allowing negative comments to dominate my thoughts, I focus on maintaining my inner peace, which in turn keeps me aligned with my goals and values. It's a reminder that the true battle is not with others, but within ourselves, where the real growth happens. As we continue this exploration of Stoic wisdom, remember that these teachings are not just theoretical. They are practical tools for everyday life. By accepting truth, harnessing the power of silence, and trusting in righteousness, we live not only a life of honesty and patience, but also one that radiates strength to those around us. Now let's proceed to Lesson 6. Thank you and congratulations on making it halfway through today's video, and that's a testament to your commitment to personal growth. I appreciate your dedication, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on how you handle criticism. If you don't know what to comment, just write strength and silence so I know you made it this far. Your feedback helps grow our community at Stoic Quotes 365. So don't forget to share your insights and subscribe for more wisdom on this journey of self-improvement. Lesson number 6. Navigating the depths of loss. The reality of life is that loss is inevitable, and it often brings with it a flood of deep emotions and challenging times. Loss can manifest in various forms, whether it's the heartache of losing a loved one, the void left by a job loss, or the emptiness that accompanies letting go of something precious. These experiences are unavoidable milestones on our journey, often leaving us feeling adrift in a sea of despair. When confronted with loss, the most crucial step is to accept and understand the transient nature of everything. Life is much like a journey across a turbulent sea, filled with towering waves and relentless storms. In such moments, cultivating inner peace and calm becomes our anchor, helping us not only to weather these storms, but also laying the foundation for true happiness and contentment. Stoicism teaches us that, with mental discipline and patience, we can confront any challenge head-on with wisdom. However, Stoicism is not about becoming numb or avoiding our emotion. It's about embracing all emotions as they naturally arise while maintaining our ability to manage them. By doing so, we live a life rich in meaning, where every moment, whether joyous or sorrowful, is appreciated for what it is. Dealing with loss is a deeply personal and often difficult process. Here are some insights and strategies that might help you navigate the emotional landscape of losing a loved one, a job, a relationship, or anything significant in your life. Allow yourself to grieve. It's natural to cry, and there's no right or wrong way to do it. Permit yourself to experience the emotions that accompany loss, whether they are sadness, anger, guilt, or even numbness. Seek support. Reach out to friends, family, or support groups. They can offer warmth and understanding during this challenging time. Sharing your feelings with others can help alleviate the loneliness that often accompanies grief. Take care of yourself. Even when it's difficult, prioritize your well-being. This includes getting adequate rest, eating healthily, exercising, and engaging in activities that bring you comfort and peace. Express your emotion. Find healthy ways to express what you're feeling, such as journaling, creating art, listening to music, or engaging in physical activity. Creative expression can be a therapeutic outlet for processing your emotions. Give yourself time. Healing from loss takes time, so be patient with yourself. Grief is not something that can be rushed. Allow yourself the space to heal at your own pace. Seek professional help if needed. If you're struggling to cope with your loss, or if your grief is prolonged and interferes with your daily life, consider seeking the guidance of a therapist or counselor who specializes in grief and loss. Find meaning and purpose. Look for ways to honor the memory of what you've lost. This could involve creating a memorial, participating in rituals or customs, or finding ways to commemorate through acts of service or kindness. Practice mindfulness. Engage in mindfulness practices such as deep breathing exercises, meditation, or other forms of mindfulness to help you stay grounded during emotional upheaval. Mindfulness can also aid in self-awareness and acceptance of your feelings. Be kind to yourself. It's okay to have both good days and bad days. As you navigate the waves of loss, practice self-compassion and gentleness with yourself. Reflect on your beliefs. Sometimes, spiritual or religious beliefs can provide comfort and solace during times of loss. Reflect on what life, death, and the future mean to you through the lens of your personal beliefs. Remember, loss impacts each person differently, so it's important to find coping mechanisms that resonate with you. Above all, be kind, patient, and gentle with yourself as you navigate this difficult journey of healing. Lesson number 7. Embracing silence amidst boasting. In our daily lives, we constantly encounter challenges that test our resolve and character. Stoic philosophy teaches us that self-control is often the key to navigating these difficult. Embracing silence, especially when confronted with the boasting of others, is not just a sign of inner peace, but also of patience and profound self-awareness. When someone praises or flatters you, it's easy to let pride and complacency take over. Yet the Stoics remind us to view such compliments with a sense of mental independence, resisting the urge to let gossip or others' opinions dictate our self-worth. By choosing silence in these moments, you cultivate a strength rooted in the understanding that your value does not hinge on external validation. In a society that places great emphasis on self-promotion and public recognition, the temptation to engage in ego-driven behavior can be overwhelming. Desire to assert oneself, to join the race of self-praise, is strong. However, those who choose to abstain from this race may feel isolated or uncertain. Despite this, Stoic philosophy views mental independence and patience as essential virtues. When others shower you with compliments or accolades, remaining silent can demonstrate an inner strength and depth of character that goes beyond the superficial. This silence is not just an act of self-control. It is a conscious decision to cultivate a space within yourself, peace and spiritual freedom, especially in a world that often celebrates vanity and arrogance. The wisdom of Stoic thought suggests that silence, in the face of praise, is a powerful testament to self-mastery. It allows you to rise above the need for external approval and to focus on the development of your inner self. By holding back words, you create a sanctuary of tranquility that fortifies your spirit against the chaos of external opinions. In my own experience, I've found that the moments of silence I've chosen in response to praise have often been the most empowering. These moments allow for reflection, chance to reassess my values and goals, and an opportunity to remain true to myself. This practice of quiet humility has not only strengthened my resolve, but has also deepened my connection to the principles I hold dear. So when the world around you urges you to boast or bask in the glow of compliments, consider the Stoic approach. Remain silent, maintain your inner peace, and let your actions speak louder than words. In doing so, you embody a strength that is not swayed by the fleeting opinions of others, but is firmly rooted in the unwavering foundation of self-awareness and inner calm. Lesson number 8. Navigating the seas of ignorance with Stoic grace. In the vast journey of life, we often find ourselves sailing through uncertain waters, where waves of mystery and unpredictability challenge our resolve. These challenges are not merely external battles, but profound opportunities for self-discovery and inner growth. Stoicism, with its timeless wisdom, serves as a guiding light, helping us navigate ambiguity with patience, determination, and grace. In the face of uncertainty, it's natural to feel lost or overwhelmed. Yet, Stoicism teaches us that not knowing is not just a temporary state, it is an integral part of life itself. Embracing the unknown opens the door to discovery, learning, and personal growth. The Stoics remind us that uncertainty should not be met with fear or surrender, but with quiet confidence and thoughtful reflection. Silence, in moments of doubt, is not a sign of weakness, but a demonstration of inner strength. It allows us to maintain emotional control, create space for introspection, and develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and those around us. Through the practice of Stoicism, we learn to approach the challenges of the unknown not just as obstacles, but as opportunities to strengthen our resilience and fortitude. This journey through uncertainty is more than a mere passage. It is a profound encounter with the essence of life and existence itself. To navigate the seas of ignorance with Stoic grace, it's essential to cultivate a mindset that promotes calmness, strength, and rationality. Here's how you can do it. Accept the limits of your knowledge. Understand that it's normal not to know everything. Embrace this humility, which is a cornerstone of wisdom. Focus on what you can control. Stoicism teaches us to relinquish our hold on what we cannot change and instead focus on what we can: our reactions, efforts, and our pursuit of knowledge. Practice mindfulness. Stay present and observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment. This will allow you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively when faced with uncertainty. Develop resilience. View ignorance and setbacks as opportunities for learning and growth. Challenges should be seen as stepping stones to greater wisdom and personal strength. Seek knowledge with an open mind. While acknowledging what you don't know, remain curious and eager to learn. Approach new information with an open mind, ready to consider different perspectives. Exercise rationality. Use logic and reason to navigate through uncertainty. Evaluate the information at hand, ask insightful questions, and seek out more knowledge when possible. Accept the unknowable. Recognize that some things will always be beyond your understanding or control. Instead of resisting ignorance, accept it as a natural part of life and focus on areas where you can make a positive impact. Cultivate virtues. Work on developing patience, courage, wisdom, and resilience. These qualities will help you maintain your integrity and inner peace during challenging times. Reflect on Stoic teachings. Regularly contemplate Stoic principles to reinforce your mindset and actions. The guidance of philosophers like Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius, and Seneca can provide valuable insights for dealing with ignorance. Practice gratitude. Appreciate what you already know and the opportunities for growth that life presents. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to the richness of your experiences and knowledge. By adhering to these principles, you can sail through the ocean of ignorance with the grace and strength of a Stoic, maintaining your composure and clarity even in the face of the unknown. Lesson number 9. The art of silence for Stoics in the face of false rumors. Silence for the Stoic is more than just the absence of words. It is a deliberate and powerful choice that allows us to gain deeper insights into ourselves and the world. In a society overwhelmed by false information and hasty judgments, silence stands not as a sign of helplessness, but as a testament to inner strength and unshakable resolve. By choosing silence, we create a space for introspection and thoughtful evaluation, allowing us to see beyond the surface of events and remain anchored in our principles. When confronted with unfounded rumors or baseless criticism, the instinct may be to defend ourselves vehemently. However, Stoic approach teaches us to refrain from reacting impulsively. Instead of letting emotions or doubts cloud our judgment, we maintain our honor and adhere to our moral compass. In the realm of Stoicism, silence is not an admission of guilt or failure, but a demonstration of confidence and patience. It is through silence that we find the freedom to stay true to our values, no matter the external chaos. Stoics understand that silence is not a passive act, but a conscious expression of mental fortitude. It is in the quiet moments that they draw strength to reject falsehoods and uphold their integrity. Silence becomes a shield that guards the soul and mind from the toxic influences of false information. Through silence, we gain the peace needed to master our emotions and the clarity to uphold what is right and true. It is in these moments that we fully grasp the profound meaning of silence, not as a sign of weakness, but as an emblem of mental resilience and clear thought. In today's chaotic world, where misinformation is rampant and uncertainty prevails, the art of silence is more relevant than ever. Silence is not merely a choice, but an elevated practice of Stoic philosophy. When faced with a barrage of conflicting information and unclear situations, silence becomes a powerful tool. Instead of reacting to every fleeting piece of news, we choose silence, allowing us to remain composed amid confusion and ambiguity. Embracing silence in the face of uncertainty is not just wise, it is a spiritual declaration of independence and profound discernment. To truly master the art of silence, however, we must cultivate self-discipline. It requires us to resist the urge to react to external changes, to remain calm, and to embrace the unknown, rather than succumb to anxiety and fear. In silence, we discover not only peace, but the Stoic mindset that guides us through life's challenges. Silence is not merely a tactic. It is a way of life that embodies the strength of character and a deep understanding of the world. By listening to the voice of silence, we unlock the most profound lessons about ourselves and the reality we inhabit. Moreover, gratitude can act as a buffer against the negativity and dissatisfaction so often plague our mind. In a world where we are constantly bombarded with messages that we need more success, more possessions, more validation, gratitude grounds us in the present and reminds us of the richness of our lives as they are. It helps us to resist the pull of envy and comparison, and instead to cultivate a sense of sufficiency and peace. To practice gratitude in the Stoic tradition, start by taking a few moments each day to reflect on what you are thankful for. This could be something as simple as the warmth of the sun, the kindness of a stranger, or the wisdom gained from a difficult situation. Write these reflections down, and over time, you will notice a shift in your perspective. The more you focus on the positive aspects of your life, the more you will attract positivity into your daily experience. Gratitude also encourages humility, a key Stoic virtue. By recognizing that we are not entitled to anything, but rather that everything we have is a gift, we cultivate a sense of humility and reverence for life. This humility enables us to navigate the ups and downs of life with grace, knowing that our true worth is not measured by what we possess, by the gratitude we feel for the opportunities life presents to us. In summary, gratitude in Stoic philosophy is not just a fleeting feeling, but a transformative practice that can reshape the way we interact with the world. It teaches us to focus on the abundance in our lives, to see challenges as opportunities, and to cultivate a deep sense of contentment and humility. By embracing gratitude, we align ourselves with the natural flow of life and unlock a powerful source of inner peace and strength. As we reach the conclusion of this journey through the wisdom of Stoicism, let us reflect on the powerful lessons we've explored together. From mastering the art of silence in the face of adversity to embracing gratitude as a source of inner strength, we've delved into the depths of a philosophy that offers timeless guidance for living a fulfilling life. Each of these lessons serves as a stepping stone toward greater resilience, clarity, and peace in a world that often challenges our serenity. Remember, Stoicism is not just a set of ideas to ponder, but a way of life to be practiced daily. By integrating these principles into our lives, we can navigate life's storms with grace, find strength in our struggles, and cultivate a deep sense of contentment, no matter the circumstances. If you found value in this exploration of Stoic wisdom, I invite you to continue your journey with us. Please like this video, share it with others who might benefit, and leave a comment below with your thoughts or personal experiences. Your engagement helps build a community of like-minded individuals striving for a more meaningful life. Don't forget to subscribe to Stoic Quotes 365 and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. And if you're hungry for more, be sure to check out our playlist, Stoicism for a Fulfilling Life, where we dive even deeper into the teachings of the Stoic philosophers and how they can transform your daily existence. Thank you for being part of this journey. Let's continue to grow together, embracing the wisdom of the Stoics as we walk the path to a more fulfilling and peaceful life.